Hello guys and welcome back. Today is gonna be a kind of test out new products. I don't have a full face of new products. I just have random pieces here and there. So I'm gonna use some newer products. Like we have the new Mercier concealer, the Saie blush in baby. I have here the Ravie like new lip balm. I don't even know how to call these. These are actually not brand new, but they were released within a couple months. Nabla lip liners. I've heard about these for a very long time and never picked them up. Oh, I have a Sephora mascara. Just like a bunch of random stuff that either was sent to me or I picked up a few things, and then the rest I'm just going to use some products that I've been loving that are new. So I hope you guys will enjoy it, hang out with me, and let's get started. Now, I had ordered my Prada foundation when it came out at Sephora, and it's still not here. We have been snowed in for like a week. So I don't know, maybe it's because of that, but they haven't even shipped it. Okay, so it's been a while since I purchased that. I was hoping I could include that in this video, but no, that is yet to be seen. I really am so curious about that foundation. So I'll for sure do a video on it, or I don't know, a reel, or give you some updates. But for now, I'm going to use my Dior Forever Skin Glow. I did use Bobbi Brown, the face enriched face base. This is a mini one. I love these mini ones. Mostly when I had a job I needed to pack, I would just pack a couple of those small ones and it would just save me so much space. Okay, Dior, this is in the shade 2.5. Hopefully it will work. You know, I was trying to think, like, what is the one foundation that I've been loving lately? And I really have been playing with so many different ones that I don't have one that it's like been my go-to. Actually, this one from Ritual, 3 drops weightless serum. This one is really, really nice. I've been enjoying it a lot. It's a little deep, but I still make it work. But if I were to say, okay, what's one new foundation that I've been testing out and really loving it, it's that one. And it's not even new to the market. It's just new to me. But this, well, even this one's too dark. We'll blend it in with some concealer. Oh, you know what? I should have used the Mercier foundation. I don't even know if I have it. I have done a full review on it. It was not my favorite foundation. I think I decluttered it now that I think about it. Just it wasn't for me. It was fine when it applied, but I just felt like it was moving a lot. So yeah, but that would have made sense if I used the foundation with the concealer. But I have tried this concealer in store and actually loved it. I just like kind of played with it. So I'm very curious how it's going to look on my skin. But also there was the Sephora Even Better concealer. Is that the name of it? I had that in my bag, but after testing it out on my skin, it's very, very thin. It didn't seem to have a ton of coverage, which is fine. I like that. And I may still pick it up and review it, but I just thought I would overwhelm you guys with so many new concealers. There's already been like, which one? Oh, the Fenty one that I just tested out. So I just didn't want to, I don't know, review too many concealers. I just got something in the mail. I was like, oh, maybe it's the Prada foundation, but it's not. It's from L'Oreal. I haven't ordered anything, so it's probably PR. Let's open this together. Oh, I know what this is. This is the Prada lipsticks. This is PR. I knew they were sending it to me. Ooh, I got here 2, 4, 5, 10 new lipsticks. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this. Should I put them in this video or should I make a different video? Oh my gosh. I've been having so many lipsticks lately, and there's more coming. I know other companies reached out and telling me that they're sending me all these lipsticks. Anyway, ooh, this is so exciting. Okay, we don't have the foundation from Prada, but we sure have the lipsticks. Okay, let's get back. The foundation is fabulous. Just so you know, this is the Dior Forever Skin Glow. I just love it. It's a little again, a dot dark for me. This is the Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Concealer from Laura Mercier. Let's look up some facts about this concealer. This is $33. Ooh, that's kind of pricey, right? For a concealer. It says here it's a natural finish, medium coverage, hydrating. It's weightless, serum infused, multitasking concealer that quickly brightens, hydrates, and smooths while providing medium coverage, up to 16 hours of wear, and natural finish. Let's try this on. I have the shade 2 and 1, and I think the foundation, I had the same shade. So I'm gonna do one side at a time. I did try this in store and it looked really beautiful. Honestly, I was kind of maybe uninterested in trying this concealer just because I didn't love the foundation. But after trying it in store, I was like, oh, I actually really like the way this feels. So let's see. The color's perfect. Yeah, I like that it's not too brightening. If you are around my skin tone, I really struggled in the store with any other shade than this one. I tried the 2W, it was too warm. I tried the 1N, it was way too bright. 2C, because I thought, oh, maybe we could use a little coolness under the eyes. So this was pretty much the only shade that worked for me. But it's a really good match, actually. Obviously, if you like a brighter under eye, that's different. But if you're like me and you kind of like to match your under eyes to, you know, your skin, or maybe half a shade lighter, 2N is a really good shade. It looks actually really beautiful. Surprisingly good, because again, like I mentioned, I was not interested in this. It's not that I thought anything bad of it. I was just like not interested. There's just so many new concealers that came out that I was like, oh, whatever. I'm gonna put a little bit here and here on my nose. Maybe I should do side by side of with and without. Okay, let's zoom you in. So here we have with. I think it looks very natural. It looks hydrating. And then without, I think it looks, again, beautiful under the eyes. Not super blurring. It's not a matte blurring concealer, but it looks nice and hydrating. And yeah, it doesn't seem to cling to any dry patches or any wrinkles or anything like that. Oh, so far I'm really liking it. It blended in nice. It's a creamier than the Fenty one that I just tried. It's still a thin consistency, but the Fenty was even thinner. But wow, that actually looks really nice. I had zero expectations for this concealer. But Laura Mercier does good skin products in general, so I'm not surprised that it is good. I just wasn't thinking about it much, I guess. And like I mentioned, I actually had the Sephora Even Better concealer in hand, and I had tested it out, and I thought, oh, that's nice. I think it would be interesting to test that out. But then I put this one next to the Sephora, and in my opinion, they didn't compare. This looked much better, and I thought, well, I'll just go with this one then. Definitely double the price, but on my skin, from what I could tell, it looked much smoother, just better coverage. Okay, what do you guys think? This to me looks absolutely stunning. I'm trying to think what this concealer reminds me of, but it's not like Fenty. It's very beautiful, kind of luminous, honestly. I will probably powder this a little bit, but it's definitely luminous. I think it would look really good even on dry skin or mature skin. On the pores, it looks nice and not like extremely blurring. Usually if you have more matte finish, you'll get that super blurring effect, but it looks nice around the pores. Like, it does not emphasize them at all. Okay, this is a great surprise so far. I may just put a little bit here too for the coloring of the foundation. Not that I need it, just gonna blend that in. And you just see it blends in really nice. Ooh. Right now, if I had to pick between this one and Fenty, I think I would pick this one. I think this one is a little bit, I don't know, maybe the color's really nice. I really like the color, so that does influence a lot. But the way it sits on the skin, I think it's a very natural, beautiful. Just initial thoughts, like I think this one I like better than the Fenty one. I'm gonna use my Givenchy powder under the eyes. You know, I love the new Chanel one. This one right here, the Le Beige. I don't know if this is new. I did see it at Nordstrom under the new makeup section, so did they reformulate this? I don't know. But this is the Healthy Glow Sheer Powder. I love this one, but I mainly like it kind of on my T-zone and just all over the face. It's beautiful. It's not drying. It's really a stunning powder. But if I want to set my under eyes and like blur them, the Givenchy just is the best in my opinion when it comes to that. I am gonna set just a little bit right here. And yeah, it looks nice. Definitely takes the shine down a little bit. Actually, I like it without as well. Curious how that would last, the concealer with nothing on. I just have so much to do today that I'd like to I don't know, make sure that this stays in place. This is not a full day wear test, but I can get, you know, leave down below thoughts on the powder if I have any. But, you know, it does work really well with the powder so far, so all good things. Let me take a little bit of the Chanel powder. I'm just going with this big old boy, BK Beauty 105. And I'm just gonna go a little bit everywhere, why not? Take some off and then all around. It does leave such a beautiful natural finish without it being heavy whatsoever, and it's not dry. I think this powder is great if you have drier skin in general, and it's nice under the eyes as well. It just is not as good as the Givenchy for that. Pretty. Okay, I actually really like my skin right now. For contour, I'm going to take the Vanity Makeup Sculpt and Glow palette, and I have a medium and a fair shade here. Usually I use medium. I may just combine them right now just because I can, but this is a great face kind of sculpting palette. Look how easy that was to blend in. I did mix the light and medium, but honestly I can go with both. I could just have light or medium and it would be perfect. This is such a good product. I don't hear anybody talking about it, and honestly I don't talk about it that much, but I do use it quite a bit. Obviously mainly the contour and the bronzer, not so much the highlighter, but they're really good quality. Like, look how creamy and emollient these are. Yeah, it's pretty intense, and the highlighter's pretty as well. But you guys know me, how boring I am with my makeup. I don't do too much sculpting, you know, and I feel like if you're into sculpting your face, these are incredible. But I do love the contour so much. The highlighter is pretty as well, like I mentioned. So yeah, I just thought I would show you one of the products that I never talk about, but I always use on my day-to-day life. I'll also take the shade Fair and take a little bit. This is on my N16 in BK Beauty. This is the collab with Nikki La Rose, and I am gonna contour my nose slightly. For blush, I don't think I have any like new products to try, but I really love the Le Beige blushes that I just picked up, the coral and then the pink one, the rose. This is their like winter limited edition. This is the rose one. I've used it so much. And then the coral one is right here. I kind of want to use the coral one today. I feel like I've used the rose one so much on camera. So let's use the rose one as well. No, the coral one. This is a beautiful shift that it has in it. It's like a gold shift without it being too sparkly. It's so pretty. It's definitely gonna be a go-to for, honestly, spring. I tend to love these corally shades for spring, summer. Now, I had a blush that I wanted to try on. Okay, never mind. I may swap this. Okay, scratch that. I knew I had a new blush, the Baby by Saie. So let's take the foundation brush and kind of just try to fake this and blend this blush. Thank God it's like super light and you have to build up the color to get full pigment. So all is well. Okay, Saie Dew Blush, Liquid Cheek Flush in the shade Baby. And this is like definitely not corally, so wouldn't even match. Okay, so I think this is my first time trying on the Saie liquid blush. Yeah, I don't think I've ever tried this. And this is a new color, so I thought, why not? I did test the color out in store and it looked so, so beautiful. It's definitely like a baby pink. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'm shocked that I haven't tried these on until now because they seem to be very popular. And I'm so into cream blushes, mostly like dewy, that I was very surprised today when I like put it on my hand and I was like, oh, that's such a beautiful glow. How have I not tried this? This is definitely quite light, like baby pink, and I'm actually loving that it's not turning like warm on me. Many times these blushes tend to just look warm on me, but this one's actually staying very nice. I like the color. I like the finish. It almost looks like it has a shift to it. Ooh, I love this. We almost didn't try this on. I would be so pissed at the end of the day when I would like start editing and remember that I had this blush to try. Ooh, that is so pretty. The formula is nice and dewy, but it's not extremely pigmented like the Rare Beauty. So I feel like I have a little bit more time to play with these. Like it's not, I'm not so worried about over applying. I love the finish of this. Okay, this looks absolutely beautiful. Yay. And this is over powder, as you guys have seen, and it hasn't clinged to any patches or anything like that. So all good things. This, I may have to try other shades because I just love the finish on the skin. I like that I don't need a highlighter. I probably wouldn't put a highlighter with this. It's perfect. Cool. For the eyes, do I want to do anything on the eyes? Yes, I do. I want to use the color Mink from Victoria Beckham. I have used this, I think, for Christmas or like that season. It's definitely deeper. Look at that. I don't think I've used it on camera, but look at that. And then if you blend it out, it almost gets some warmth to the base, so it's much more wearable. Oh, this is so beautiful. This is, again, not new to me, but I kind of want to use this today. So with this, I will make sure I have just a brush with me, but I will use my finger. Put this on the mobile lid. And with a clean finger, just blend it out. And then I'll have the brush here and just work this product into the crease because it has that warmth that will, I don't know, make it look like you have more colors than just a one and done. It's so pretty. I don't know why it took me quite a while to try this color. I just thought it looked very intense, and it is. It's a much deeper shade than I guess I thought it would be just by the swatches online. It's definitely deep, but if you fade this out, see how it like shifts into a warmer shade. And you know, you can play with this, put more, put less. I like to go with a little bit in the beginning and then spread it out, and then I can add more on the mobile lid if I need to. And I will put this on the lower lash line as well. Every time I wore this, I just love the almost grunge effect that it gives, but like a polished grunged look, you know? Unless you take a liner and smudge it and really go super grungy, that is also beautiful. I've done that before. But I think it can still be like an elegant color. I'm taking some on the lower lash line as well and just smudging it a little bit out here. You can definitely play with the shape. You can make it more round, more blended outwards, like I'm doing right now. It has just literally one fallout right here. That was it. Now I'm gonna take a fluffy brush that pretty much has nothing on it and just clean up the edges. You could even put a little bit of powder on this just to soften the look. Here, I'll take my Chanel powder, take a little bit, and just kind of clean all of this up. My brows aren't done yet. I'll have to do that real quick. I do think I'm gonna use a little bit of Victoria Beckham in the color Cinnamon to smoke out my waterline. I love this color because it, I don't know, it gives depth without closing my eyes. It's such a good color. And I just smudged a little bit, like so. And I feel like it, again, it's not as harsh as black. It just gives a little bit of color. I may even put it on the upper lash line as well, just for a little bit of depth. Let's try this new mascara from Sephora. This is the Love the Lift. So I guess maybe it's more lift and separation rather than like volume, which I love a good volume. Instant curl and lifting volume. Oh, okay. This is a mini because I have a few mascaras open. I don't like opening new mascaras, mostly like large ones if I already have some. So, okay, the applicator seems very similar to the Tower 28 one. Kind of like plasticky and spiky. So I'm not gonna curl my lashes. We'll see how this does without like the help of the curler. But if I feel the need to it, I'll curl it after. I already feel the need for it. But we shall see. Okay, it's not as wet as I expected this to be. I don't love a super wet mascara, so that's a good thing. But I don't feel like it curls them a ton. I almost wish it was like blacker as well. Mostly with this like eye look, I wish it was more intense. Let me try to curl the other side and see what I think about that. I don't think it's bad. I just don't think it's my favorite from just first application. I think it's gonna be great for like more natural looks, which mine obviously is not today. I know, what a shocker. I'm sorry guys, I have to like get super close to my mirror, so I'll show you at the end. Okay, so I put a few layers of this mascara. First of all, I would like to say that my lashes are just wonky, you know, when they're like, some are starting to fall out, some are extra long, so they're not good right now. They're not very even. They're about to shed, or some of them already started shedding. But a couple of thoughts. I feel like this mascara is much drier than I expected, which I actually like. I like a dry mascara. I'm very curious how it's gonna last, mainly on the lower lashes, because I love the way it applied on the lower lashes. It gave kind of volume separation. On the top lashes, I liked it. I kind of felt like maybe it was getting a little clumpy, but it was easy to kind of comb through it because of the brush. It almost feels a little waxy rather than wet. So I feel like it builds up quite a lot of volume. And even though I have like a smokier eye, just a little bit more grungy, I feel like the mascara was able to kind of work with that. And it's not like super light and feathery, just long. I actually felt like it gave some volume to it. So yeah, I think I like it so far. I think the test is always, will this last on my lower lashes? Because everything smudges. So do I have, is it smudging already? I don't think so. Yeah, but I'm actually quite impressed so far with this mascara. I think I paid $6 for the little one. So that's good. That's like drugstore. Let's try these lip liners from Nabla. Hourglass came out with lip liners, and I've been loving the shade 1 and 4 have been like my go-to. It's all I use. Number 1, it's like my lips but better, which is really nice if I want to wear like a lip balm, a lip gloss or something where like you don't know if I have lip liner or not. The same is with the Nabla Nude 1. I've worn this a couple of times. Let me just swatch these. So here we have a shade 1, 1.5, which is warmer, and then 2. They are all like beautiful, but I want to try this one on. These are such good quality. I think they were around $16 at Ulta. And I can't believe I haven't tried them yet because lip liners are my weakness. If, you know, many people are like, oh, I just need mascara. Like if I was on a deserted island, what makeup product would you bring? I would bring a lip liner. That's it. That's all I need. So let's see. Ooh, so creamy. The color is definitely a little bit very cool tone. More like a contour shade for me. Okay. Yeah, this is like a true contour shade on my skin tone. I'm not mad at the color. It's just not what I was hoping to use today. So I'm gonna try the shade 2 and see how this one looks. Oh yeah, I think this will be better. That is also a really pretty shade. Kind of surprised with that shade number 2, how cool tone. I feel like this will be going right here and blending it in, almost like just contouring. And then right here to like contour that Cupid's bow rather than like a true lip line. Okay, now I have the Ravie Beauty, and you know what, I'm gonna swatch the colors for you. So we have the shade Lily, which is my favorite. It's such a beautiful, beautiful shade. It's right there, very wearable. Let me just put this on because I would say that this is my favorite out of all of them. This is just like the most wearable nude for me. Like, it's perfect. I could wear it with anything. Then we have the shade Dahlia, which is a little bit more rosy. Very beautiful as well. Right there. And then we have the shade Tulip. And this is a little bit more fun, a little bit more brighter. And again, you can build these up or have them sheer. Such a beautiful, interesting formula. Kind of like a lip balm, lip gloss with pigment. Very, very wearable, very comfortable. Again, Lily, I've like already used so much and it's pretty new in my collection. Such a good release. This, if you don't know, is from Ali Glines. She did such an amazing job. She's a YouTuber here, and congratulations to her. I think she did an incredible job. The packaging is absolutely beautiful. You have this like gold component. It feels nice, not too heavy, but not cheap either. Yeah, this is her release. Wait, let me make it look pretty here. Here we have them, and here are the swatches. Just stunning. I heard so many people raving about these, and I was like, okay, how good can these be? How different can they be? And they really are different because they're not sticky at all. They're hydrating. It's kind of like a lipstick and lip balm in one. They remind me a little bit of the Victoria Beckham bullet lipsticks. Remind me of that, but even smoother and more hydrating than those. And you can build up the pigment the more you put on. So this is beautiful, beautiful release. Now, ooh, let's see these Prada lipsticks. I kind of think I'm gonna like use them, like swatch all of them when I get my Prada foundation. But until then, we could at least look at some of these colors. I know there's the hyper matte, and then you have the soft matte. I hope they send some nudes because I am nice and boring. So that is the packaging. Very, very beautiful. Oh my gosh, yes. These are also magnetic. I love that they send me like the more neutral ones. That makes me so happy because it's just what I use the most. So I'm glad that I have some mattes, some neutrals in that. So so this is the hyper matte, which has the gold, and then this has the silver. Can you see the difference right there? Yeah, more nudes. Yay! So the soft matte doesn't have as much full pigment initially. Kind of swatching it reminds me a little bit of the Givenchy Sheer Velvet lipsticks, which are probably my favorite like matte formula that I own. Oh, they're softer. Okay, the colors are softer. Should I try some on? I should. Since I didn't open all of them, let's try this one. This is in the shade B105. Let's swatch the color here. Yes. Okay, let's try it on. This color is so good. Again, this was B106. What is the actual name of it? It is the soft matte caramel color. And it's so pretty on the lips and comfortable. Very interesting. I was expecting it to be maybe a little bit more powdery, but no, it's a very, very, very comfortable. Let me put a little bit of the lighter shade right in the center, this one. The P158, just right there in the center. Yeah, the formula is so interesting. After swatching these, I'm even more excited about these lipsticks. When my foundation comes in, I may just do a video on the lipsticks, swatching all 10 of them, and then the foundation. And by then I'll have a little bit more thoughts on what I think about the formula. Wow, what a mishmash of everything today. If you could see my table right now, I would show you, but I'm just too embarrassed, honestly. It is a disaster. I don't even know what products I used and what I didn't. I know the Saie blush is probably my most exciting new discovery. The quality is incredible. Again, I put no highlighter as if I needed more blush, you know, but the color's beautiful. It sits on the skin really nice. I don't know how well it wears, but we'll give you updates. The concealer, which is hiding under there, I'm so surprised. I like this so much. Again, this was kind of like an impulse buy. I've been eyeing it and kind of trying to wait for reviews and see what other people think. But I saw it there and I was like, why not try it? And I really, really like it. So far, it looks great. If you see any darkness, it's probably from the mascara that's already starting to fall down. But I don't hold that against the mascara. I just dropped something. Because like 99% of mascaras just smudge on me. If it's not tubing mascara, I cannot put it on my lower lashes, but it's doing decently, but I do feel like it's giving a little bit of darkness under there, and most likely it's the mascara. On the top lashes, it still does well, and to be completely honest, I would probably wear it only on my top lashes. The only mascara I ever put on my lower lashes is my Hourglass Unlocked because it's tubing. But not the mascara, the concealer so far, I really think it's beautiful. I will keep testing it out and let you know. Like I mentioned, the Ravie Beauty, I hope I'm saying that right. I've been wearing these for weeks, if not more than a month, and I think they're so incredible, comfortable, beautiful colors. The lip liners from Nabla. Now, I love the formula. They are so long lasting. The shade 1 in 1.5, perfect. The shade 2, I thought surely it's gonna be like that perfect, deeper, a little bit browner, and it is, but it's like a contour shade on me, which I do love, but I didn't expect it to be quite that contoury on me. Beautiful formula though. I would say out of all of them, probably the shade 1 is gonna be the one that I use the most, just because it's my lips but better. And I think that's about it. Again, I don't know much about the Prada lipsticks except what I've just tested out, which is fabulous. It feels so hydrating and moisturizing. It doesn't feel like this is a matte lip, but this is the soft matte. So that's it for now, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I will maybe leave some updates in the description box below of how the concealer wore or the mascara, and if I see any weird things happening with my makeup. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.